Hello everybody, so in today's video we're at the very last Park meet of 2024. So we're going to take a wander around the show. I'm going to highlight some of the cars I was particularly interested in and I hope you enjoy my selection. We need more smoke.
Hello.
There we go, that's more like it. That's spot on. And here we have something you don't see very often, 1994 Fiat Tipo 1.4 IE, so a bit of a poverty spec this one. 5-door, yeah, so on an L, that must be quite a late one. It's in very, very good condition this. So we look inside, cloth seats, with those plastic headrests. I do like the quirkiness of these. Yes, it's an S, so that is a very basic one. You could do a wee machine polish, to be fair, he's a wee bit faded. Neat looking car, I mean it does just look like a slightly bigger Fiat Uno, but it's in incredibly good condition this one, looking along those sills. It is nice to see a Tipo at a car show. If anybody has a 2-litre Seditio Volvo that they may want me to test drive, please reach out in the comments. I would certainly love to have a go at one of those. What do you guys reckon of this one then? Now here we have one of Renault's finest luxury cars on an S plate, so maybe 1998-99. 2-litre executive Safran automatic gearbox. So I think this was the base spec Safran. Again, does just look like a very big Laguna. Styling on the back end is a wee bit awkward. It does look a little bit odd with those with that wee strip of lights there. Looks like a big comfy old thing though. I don't know how well it would do with a 2-litre in it. It's a lot of car to pull along with a 2-litre auto box on it. But still great to see something like that on the roads. The fog lights down there as well. Interesting old bus. What do we think to the Safran? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Mercedes 190e 2-litre. So this is quite a late one on a J plate. So are we talking 1991? You got a very typical two-tone paintwork you saw on Mercs of this era. Let's have a wee look inside. Very light coloured cloth interior and an automatic gearbox. A wee bit wood trim there on the dash. So we modified this one, sitting very low. Aftermarket alloy wheels there. Yeah, it is incredibly low when you look at the front. But again, it's getting popular to modify cars of this era. Now, I do like these 190s. I did have a 2316 Cosy back in the day myself, so great cars. They do suffer a bit from corrosion, but this one does look to be in pretty decent condition. So, I don't know what it would be like with a 2-litre automatic though. Probably wouldn't be the fastest car in the world with that combination. Now, here we have an interesting TVR. Now, I don't think I've seen a Tasman at this show before. So I've just recently released a video on one of these, and I'm surprised I've actually seen another one up in Scotland. Now, these things are super rare. The one I just drove was 2.8-litre V6. Interesting looking exhaust in this one. It's the styling of these, it really sets them off. With that little glass panel there on the rear boot hatch. Let's have a wee look inside. So this one, much less in your face interior than the one I reviewed. Tan and cream, which does actually suit it pretty well. And this is probably an unrestored car, but these do look fantastic. This wedge design here, bonnet vents there, this little silver bumper on the front. Yeah, really nice motor. Interesting to find out more about this one. Right, over here I have spied a little Yugo. Now this is very unusual. Yugo Tempo. I wonder if that was a special edition of the 45. It's super rare though, I'll tell you that much. It's got a wee tow bar on it and it's got some mud flaps there. So we look down that driver's side. So it's like a wee rare survivor, this one, and a bit of a workhorse. It's got a couple of roof bars on it there. 4-speed manual transmission. The 2-spoke steering wheel in there, no rev counter. Yeah, so probably a bit of a poverty spec model, this one. Based on a Fiat. Don't ask me which one, because I don't know. But yeah, nice little cheap eco box for somebody there. But very, very rare sight on the roads these days. I mean, this one wasn't even fitted with a passenger side mirror, by the looks of it. But good to see one nevertheless. And over here we have one of my favourites, Volvo 240. So this is a 2.3 automatic, this one, GLT. So that's the spec to have, and it's in a saloon. I really like these. So we look inside this one. Leather interior. This was a one family owner from New Vehicle. I do have a little bit of knowledge on this one. Recently bought by its current owner. It's going to be a bit of a work in progress, this one. Yes, it's great to see this one on the road. Check out those alloys. They do look dwarfed in that body shell there, but they do very much suit it. I think probably the most utilitarian Volvo they ever made. These things lasted for years and years, and this only has something like 80,000 miles on the clock. So yeah, it'll be good to see what happens with this one. And here's a car that I've covered in a previous video, Citroen AX GT, but I've had a much closer look at this one today with the owner and got a bit more background on the car, and it is absolutely stunning. It's obviously been fully restored on a G plate, so this is a 1.4 carb, this one. It's very much a labour of love, this car, and I think it must be one of the best ones of these in the country. And there's a lot of attention to detail. It's been taken when this car's been restored. Alloys, the paintwork, the interior. It's really, really nice. And this really sums up 80s hot hatches, I would say. And it doesn't get much better than this. The exhaust hidden there on the left, very understated. But yeah, absolutely love this motor. It's one of my favourites here today. Now here is something that stands out. Mazda 626 2-litre executive on a H plate. Now this thing is stunning. I did own a 2-litre GT coupe many years ago, and I haven't seen any since. And this is the first time I've seen this car at the show. And it's in incredible condition, but yeah, executive. So I think this was a GLX that was spec'd up a little bit, had a few extras. Looks in fantastic condition. Original Mazda alloy wheels on it there. These things were super reliable back in the day. It's a great colour to see this one in as well. You can see some headlamp washer jets and a wee lip spoiler there around the bottom. But yeah, great to see one of these at a show. It's obviously been well cared for, this one. But yeah, 2-litre 16 valve engine, very reliable. So what do we think of the Mazda then? Thumbs up or thumbs down? And here we have one of BL's finest, 1982 Triumph TR7 in a fetching gold colour. I actually quite like these. I do have a genuine soft spot for them. So I guess this is probably a 2-litre. This will probably be a 2-litre O series in these. The usual child standing beside the car. Out of the road, you're spoiling my video. Steel wheels. Yeah, it's in great condition, this one. So we look inside, yeah, we've got a cloth roof on it there. Tan tartan interior. You've got a wee plaque there that tells you about the tyre pressures. Yeah, I really like that. Very cool motor. So we look round the back. Triumph TR7. Wee British Leyland badge there. Yeah, what do we think of these then? Big huge rubber bumpers on them. It's not everybody's taste, but proper quirky car.